Hi, it's Stewart Fraser, PGA Professional at Sneinton Golf, and today we've got for you the King Cobra T-Rail hybrid set of irons to review. Quite excited about these because most golfers I get coming to me struggle to strike their irons or struggle to hit the long irons up in the air. These are designed to combat that. They're supposed to be easy to use, they're supposed to go miles, and they're supposed to hit the ball extremely high, so I'm really looking forward to trying them. Let's put them through the paces. So one of the main reasons I'm looking forward to trying these irons is that I reckon they'll be able to rival the legendary Wilson D9 iron, which went 200 yards. The 7 iron in that set went 200 yards. So I've got the flight scope set up here. I'm going to have a few goes with the T-Rail 7 iron first. I'm expecting this to go long. I'm expecting it to be extremely easy to hit and also feel quite nice because these have a forged steel face. So I'm not expecting this club to feel really hard off the face like a typical hybrid set would do. Should still give me some nice feedback and also get a nice feeling back through the golf club. Let's have a few shots with this. Well, it certainly goes high. So basically that's flown almost pitching wedge like. It rocketed up into the sky, felt fantastic. Much higher than what I would expect. So this is a great iron for somebody that struggles to get the ball airborne. And in terms of distance, that first one I've hit 194.7 yards. So yeah, this is doing what I expect it to do. It's going an awful long way, easy to hit, nice feel. I would say on average that ball's flown 20 to 30 feet higher than what I would normally hit my 7 iron. I was also warming up with my 7 earlier and it was going about 172, 174 yards. So this is just about 15, 20 yards past mine. We're just going to have a few more shots. I'm going to enjoy hitting this one, and then I'm also going to have a look at the hybrid as well, which makes up the top end of the set that contains 3, 4 iron, which most golfers will really struggle to use. So I'm looking forward to that one as well. I mean, there's no getting away from the fact that these do feel absolutely fantastic. I'm a big fan of what they've done with the face. The forged steel face gives you lovely feedback and feel. Almost feels like a player's iron off the face, but it's so easy to hit. The real noticeable thing is it's miles higher than what I'm used to hitting the golf ball. Very easy to get up in the air. And that's really due to the design of the golf club. The sole plate's much wider, which means the weight's further back and lower down. That's always helped a golf club launch much higher. But also, it's got variable face thickness. You can hear that hollow noise on the club face, so that's going to make it spring off the face much faster, give me much faster ball speeds right across the face, and it's certainly proving that way. I'm consistently hitting this above 190 distance, which is an awful long way away from me, and I think if I really had a go at this, I'd be able to get it up to that magical 200 yard mark, which I was doing with a Wilson D9 a few weeks ago. Let's have a real go at this one. And that's just flown off the club face. Feels absolutely great. It feels really good. And straight away there were over 200 yards, 204 yards, which is astonishing for a 7 iron. Also need to have a go with this 5 hybrid. Now this is a really similar sort of design, wider sole plate. Now we're getting to the longer stuff. And it looks more like a traditional hybrid. Where I've got to say from the top, the 7 iron does look like an iron from the top, and you can just see a little bit of the bulbous ridge around the back there of the hybrid iron type. But this should be just as easy to hit as what that one is, but with a little bit less loft on it. So let's give this one a try, see if we can get an equal amount of distance out of this. I'm intrigued to see whether it does perform well and it's not just the 7 iron that goes particularly well. Give this a go, and hopefully this will make the game a lot easier for the people out there that struggle to hit those 3 and 4 irons. So I've had a bit of a go at that one, and this also flies. So where I'm used to it in maybe 5 iron, 190, maybe 200 yards, that kind of region, I can hit this 221 yards is the furthest shot I've hit with this 5 hybrid so far. It does go not quite as high as the 7, but it's certainly very, very high for something that flies that kind of distance. I'm astonished at how easy they are to use. Really, really easy golf club to hit. Just even sat behind the ball, you can see the loft on the face, and that's going to give a lot of golfers confidence, being able to see that loft and yet still hit the ball those kind of distances. Normally looking down on a long iron, it just scares people to death, but this really is a great thing that Cobra have produced. Also, the rails on the bottom are going to help that club cut through any grass. So if you play it off the fairway, out the semi-rough, out the long grass, I would imagine this is going to cut through it just really nicely and not snagging the grass quite as much as what a long iron would do as well. Let's have another hit with this thing. And it's just time after time, it feels so solid off the club face. I mean, even that one I've got a little bit out the heel of the golf club. It's still going miles, so I've still hit that 217 yards, which is brilliant. The consistency off the face is just astonishing. It's remarkable how easy to hit these are. So if you are that golfer that really struggles to get the ball airborne, I mean, even if you hit the ground first, if you take a lot of turf with your shots, these are going to be ideal for you. Once or twice I've tried to hit the ground first on purpose with these, and it just seems to skid and bounce through the ball. And the drop-offs in terms of the numbers, the yards that I lose from those type of shots are pretty minimal, to be fair, compared to their iron equivalents. So just to summarise with the King Cobra T-Rail hybrid iron set, they're really easy to hit. They do go an awful long way. The ball flies extremely high. So if you're a golfer that struggles to do any of those three, I know a lot of golfers that come to me for lessons really struggle with consistency of strike with their irons, especially when the ground gets a little bit damp. These are going to be absolutely ideal for you. The wider sole, the rails on the bottom, the lower centre of gravity, it all produces that really high, long ball flight. And the variable face thickness sends the ball a mile, but at the same time, because they've got forged steel faces, it feels really quite soft off the face, and you don't get that normal hard, clicky feedback that you would do off the other conventional hybrid iron sets that are out there on the market. I think they're a bit of a stroke of genius, these irons. One of the easiest clubs to hit on the market and extremely long. I'd love to hear your views on this product, and if you feel as though this hybrid iron set would be something that you put in the bag. Thanks for watching the review of the Cobra T-Rail hybrid iron set. I'll see you again soon with more great reviews. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, more great reviews coming in the future. See you soon.